Greetings. It is a pleasure to reconnect with you again. And so before the break, we asked you to become more conscious of your connection with your soul. How many of you here are aware that there is a non-physical aspect to you? Yeah. And how many of you are in connection, feel in connection with that non-physical aspect of yourself? And how many would like to bring that knowingness more into their lives, of that physical, that connection? See, we supported you in the beginning in relaxing your guard, yes, and opening your heart to more love. And we would suggest that the primary reason why you are, the way to encourage a more conscious connection with this non-physical aspect of yourself, with this more expanded, wiser part of yourself. If you knew what you were capable of knowing in any given moment, you can have an impulsive answer to any question that you have for yourself. You do not need us, yes? We're going to be out of a job soon, but you do not need us. You do not need anything other than yourself. And so we believe that many of you have felt these impulses move through you, this correct way of being, or correct answer, or just knowing, but you're taught to ignore that because it comes primarily through the principle of pleasure. It feels good, it just feels right, and it feels good. And we would encourage you to trust that more within yourself. This is the beginning of your connection, the beginning of a conscious connection with your non-physical aspect. It speaks to you through the language of impulses, and it speaks to you through a feeling of, yes, can be an expansion of your body and a reaching out, because that's what you want to do. Life wants to grow, life wants to expand. And so if you ever have a dilemma in front of you, if you're never sure what to do, then you can trust feelings of expansion, trust feelings of yes, trust feelings of thrill, trust feelings of pleasure, trust feelings of desire. They're not dangerous, yes? Desire is freeing. And so when an individual asks us, this is what we desire for ourselves, is it possible? Then we say that if the desire is there, then it is meant for you. Yes, it is possible for you. It is your soul's way of decreeing yes for you. All right? So we would encourage you to trust pleasure, joy, feelings of expansion. It's not too good to be true. Life is indeed supposed to be joyful. Yes? And if you see life more as a playground of opportunities rather than a place of fear and struggle, then you will dramatically change the way that you experience life. Many of you believe that life is a series of challenges, a series of battles, that there are some good guys and some bad guys. And we would say to you, if you believe that to be true, that is going to be your experience, and it is always available, and you can always find it. You can always find struggle in your world if you choose to focus upon it, yes? But we would encourage you, some of you are very aware of this, but some of you are just coming into the idea that your beliefs create your experience. And what you believe about the world, what you believe about relationships, what you believe about anything are the first steps of creation. They are, your beliefs act as blockers or allowers into your life. If you do not believe something is possible, there is no way that you're going to be able to experience it. If you believe that something can be possible, then you're more likely to experience it. So we would encourage you to become more aware of your beliefs and to look to see whether those beliefs serve you. Ask yourself what kind of life you want to experience, because we can sit here and talk through this being and tell you that life is supposed to be joyful. And we would suggest that some of you recognize that it will resonate deeply with you. It will make sense even though the world does not make sense in alignment with that message. There is a part of you that knows that it is supposed to be that way. And we would suggest that no matter what we say, it is going to be difficult for us to convince you of that. We would more like you to test that out and have your own experience of that. But what we would ask you for is, what kind of a life do you wish to experience? What kind of a basis for life do you wish to live your life upon? Do you wish to believe that life is supposed to be joyful? And therefore, if it is supposed to be joyful, then you're supposed to be doing work that you love and relationships that are soothing to you rather than abusive to you. That you choose friendships that you can laugh, that you choose laughter over anger as much as possible. And so you become more deliberate in your responses. And you feel more in control of your life and take more control of your life. And this begins with that one simple belief on the basis of your life. How do you wish to live your life in the world? Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
And so from that principle of choosing, empowering yourself again, so that you are choosing the lenses through which you view your world, you are going to feel more in control of your life and more able to make choices that fit the view that you're wishing to see. Choose the programs that reflect what it is that you're wanting to see in the world. If you become angry at newspaper articles or you become angry at the news, then if you do not wish, if you are still at that level of responding, we would support you to turn it off, yes? And to focus your attention and to focus your own energy on what you wish to see growing more in your life. Where you wish your energy and your attention to flow. You have more impact on your world. You have great impact on your world. But tonight, what we're wishing to tell you is that you have a great ability to choose how you experience life. You are always the one that chooses how to respond to everything that you experience, including this evening. And if you do not like what we say, then you can leave it behind as you walk out the door, yes? And so we are available for more questions.
Thank you, Aurora.